charging station. Jack walked over to check it out and found that a steel plate had been polished into a mirror. Could it have been the robots who polished it? As he pondered this, a robot walked in to begin charging. Jack looked closely and realized it was Robot No. 206. But to Jack's surprise, the robot suddenly gave up on charging and turned to leave. Jack hesitated for a few seconds before deciding to follow. The robot was already about to enter a tunnel. Before stepping in, it turned its head and looked back at Jack. After a brief moment of eye contact, it quickened its pace and disappeared. Jack rushed into the tunnel after it and saw smoke drifting from a door ahead. Before leaving, the maintenance worker had welded the metal door shut. Jack had no choice but to keep moving forward through the tunnel, hoping to find where the door led. Soon, he reached the tunnel's exit. Outside lay the dangerous slums. Once he stepped in, the company would no longer protect him. Everyone beyond the city was considered an enemy. He pushed himself as hard as he could and dashed into an abandoned shipping container to escape danger. But to his shock, the robot from earlier was hiding there too. It turned its mechanical head and stared at the box it was holding. Mike wanted to know what was inside, but the robot didn't respond. Instead, it knocked over a can of oil and activated its welding torch to hide the secret inside the box. The robot actually broke protocol and harmed itself. Jack couldn't understand it. Obedience was hard-coded into robots from the moment they were designed. How could one possibly disobey? The robot was taken back to the lab, but the engineers didn't believe a word Jack said. To them, code doesn't make mistakes. When they opened the burned box, they found some sensor components and a nuclear battery. Though rare, these parts were useless to robots. Installing such a battery would overload and destroy a robot's core. The engineer connected the robot to a maintenance circuit and force restarted its damaged core. The robot gained a temporary life. Jack quickly asked what the battery was for, who had modified it, and why it burned itself with gasoline. Just as the robot was about to answer, it short-circuited. 2 streams of machine oil flowed from its eyes as the core failed completely. Jack didn't know if this was a coincidence or the robot had intentionally self-destructed, but he wasn't going to give up on investigating.